Okay. Oh, we live?
Oh,
Are we live? Are we live?
let's see.
Still 0 viewers. Oh man. Everyone forgot about Monday Live.
I see 14 watching.
14 watching. It says 0 on my Google Hangouts. That's weird.
On the actual page, it says 10.
Okay, there we go. All right, cool. Awesome. So if you are watching this after the fact, check the description box below to see all the things that we will be talking about in this live show today. And for those of you who are on here right now, slow show. I mean, not slow show. Slow show. Slow news in the world. So we'll do our best to cover all the little topics. And then if we have a lot of time to just kind of tackle open Q&A, we'll just do that. But for the most part, pretty casual show. Me and Danny are just here sipping Bang. Sponsor us Bang, but please sipping on some Bang.
Looking for sponsorship.
trying to keep sane and energy going. So yeah. I should mute the video on my end. There we go. Okay, cool. Roads out photo. OMG, the Crane 3 Lab. Can't wait for the final version to come out.
Is that the one that was announced at Photokina, right? With the odd antenna setup? Should I cancel my order of my other thing I'm trying to get? Which we'll talk about.
You want to tease about that? You want to talk about that right now?
I can wait a little bit longer.
Okay, we'll talk a little bit about the Crane 3 later.
We got a lot on the show today, so we don't want to waste it all.
Okay.
Show's gonna be kind of short today, so
yeah, we're gonna have to end it on the dot at 8 o'clock because Danny's still stuck at work. I like how you brought your LED setup.
I know, right? I just had it with me today, so you got that.
Just like, I'm just gonna put this glowing thing right behind me to have something a little interesting happening.
Behind the printer over there. So.
Unless you already have that in your classroom, and you know.
No, I brought it because when I was filming over the week, and we were filming this short film thing, and so I brought it out to use. So I left it in my classroom, so it's still here. So I was like, nice. Just use it again.
So Danny is secretly trying to build a YouTube set in his classroom. So that's the first step. Bring that. Changing LED.
You know, I actually don't mind recording here. Well, one, my internet will be better with this jetpack because I have better service out here. And two, it's kind of like instead of me driving back home already right after work, I can just chill here, get some other work done. So I don't know. We'll see.
Alex Sandoval, what's up, you guys? What is going on? Antidote says, yo. Dusty Server says, yo, what's up from the Bay?
The Bay Area.
I was flying back over and I was looking at the live map. And now we're passing by your school, and I was like, "Oh my God, we're right above Danny right now."
So you must be there right
now. Produtora Studio says, "Yo, Memories by Satayam says, good morning, guys. Good morning."
Oh, what side of the world are you on today?
Yeah, let us know. Live Riff Photo says, dude, everyone got them SanDisk cards from Amazon, and they all failed on slot 1. We're talking about that today.
I hope not, man. Let's
see. Rodell Photo says, hola. Or, sorry, holla.
And then he says, new luck at me.
Chris Simamura says, always look forward to Monday Live. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Chris, even though it's going to be a very sparse show today with very little news. But yeah, thanks for being
That's the potato part of today's Monday Live.
That's dedication. Serious dedication.
Yeah. Steven says, if you had to choose just one lens, which would you choose? I think we talked about this last week. Going to go for something like a 24-70.
Man. What lens could I live with?
The 400 2.8.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the lens which I've never used in my life other than hand holding it, but like just in general. Right now with Sony, I think I would stick with the 100 to 400 if I had one lens to choose.
Jeez, all right.
Only because I do a lot of sports.
How are you gonna shoot YouTube video?
Hey man, I can set that camera up so far away. I can shoot at 100 millimeters, Jason. I got this.
What's up? With your Rode wireless link.
How do you know I'm not shooting with the 100 400 right now?
That's true. You set it across from the room, your classroom.
All the way to the very corner.
Oh, it's super compressed. Oh,
Dude, imagine. Next time, I will set the 400mm and then just blow blow the background out. No, there won't even be a background. I'd have to be on the other side of the room.
Yeah, there you go. We'll send this article to Petapixel. YouTube live streamer, that one camera guy uses 400mm to stream a show.
Oh shoot, that'd be hilarious, man.
Let's see here. Let's see. Snowwood Film says, "Is there a way to share this? There should be a share button somewhere in the bottom of the video, and you can click on a short URL to share this. Appreciate that."
Yeah, of course, that's good.
Jerome Bandit says, "Yo from Ohio," and Tanner Sebastian says, "Check the Sony calendar," and it says there will be a alpha event on November the 9th and the 10th, but no registration. I think you're talking about the Sammy's event that might be coming up. So, not sure about that yet, but the link should be coming up pretty soon. Aquarium Co-op. Dang, Mr. Hardworker, saw you last night, Jason. I gave your girlfriend my fish card.
Fish card?
Fish card, yes.
Oh, I still have it.
She says she still has it. Let's see here. Produtores Studio, Sony a7III for movie making and advertising. Yes, it can do all of that. Ray Yu says exposed. I have no context as to that. Jace, Sharif, I do have card issues too. SanDisk Extreme Pro 128GB does not work on my slot one on an a7III. We'll talk about that.
That is so weird.
Antidote says, that's a true creator right there. Details matter, in reference to Danny's amazing LED light right behind him. By the way, guys, we're still in pre-show mode right now. Show officially starts at 7 p.m. every Monday night. So we got about 9 minutes. Hang on tight. Someone says, hello from Juneau.
Second to none sound.
Second to I can't pronounce the first part of your name.
Can't say it either.
Epic Sky says the issues are because they're fake cards. Oh snaps. That could be a thing. Digital Dave. Sorry, go ahead.
Vacho Magnifico was asking, are you guys going to be at Photo Plus this month?
Yes.
Only Jason Vong.
I'll go for Danny as well.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. He's the same person anyway.
Yeah, right. I think I said the story on the live stream before. Me and Vivian were at Disneyland. We were like right next for a ride, and then this dad, like with like 2 kids, he just like kind of looked at me. He was like, "Hey, you're from YouTube, right?" That one camera guy. I was like, no, that's the other guy. But close enough.
Oh God.
Let's see here. Digital Dave. Hey folks, quick questions. I have a few horror stories of Shudder randomly locking up thoughts. You, in reference to, you're talking about that little thing, the blind thing on the camera. That's weird. I have seen stories like that on Facebook, but has not happened to me since the A7S2 days. And what I did was literally put my finger, drag it down, and then the shutter popped right back up. So that's my fix for it. Let's see here. Is it true that the new Sigma 7200 is only for Canon EF mount? No Sony E mount. Yeah, there's no news for the E mount version yet.
No, the only solution is to use an adapter. But in this case, at least at this point, that 7200 will have similar compatibility or better compatibility than the previous Sigma 7200, which was not a sports series lens. So I think it'll be all right. I am interested to test that out. So when it's available, we'll do some tests with Sony and see how well it performs. Interested in it.
Let's see here. All right, got a couple of Seattle folks that saw me last night. What's up? What's up, Septech? Jason Levine, considering jumping on the GFX 50R Dio on B&H 6000 for camera and 3 lenses. Ooh. Are you considering completely jumping ship or?
Yeah, that's a big jump, man. I mean, if you got 6K lying around, which just got to sell some Sony cameras, just jump over the medium format.
Alex Sandoval, what is up with Apple stopping third-party repair with the software you need to use after fixing MacBooks? I don't know.
I think they just have an issue with the whole right to repair issue. I think that's what we're talking about.
Oh.
So it's more about going over to third-party services that are not officially authorized by Apple in order to repair. I don't know why they're being so careful about that. Well, I have some ideas why, but that's the issue.
Niam says, hey, yo, hashtag potato shooters. We are back. We are.
Oh, nice.
I love it. Potato shooters.
Andrew Mullins, I bought two 256 gigabyte cards from Amazon and worked just fine. Triple question mark. Hashtag Team Panasonic.
Andrew Mullins, what are you doing here?
Photo Mike. So basically, what you're all saying is the Sonys also only have one working card slot.
Oh boy. Photo Mike.
Got him.
Starting that fire. Starting that fire. Mr. Nikon apologist. Rad says, get the cards from B&H. No issues. I have 3X 256 gigabyte each. Never had an issue.
Michael Meester in the house. What's going on, Michael?
Maxwell Com coming all the way from Russia just to say hello. I'd like to watch the video. You guys are well done. Thank you. Trying to be medium rare here, but
crispy. You know. Extra crispy here.
Extra crispy. Chase Tarifa, wedding questions. Have you guys shot at Wayfarer's Chapel before? What kinds of shots do you shoot if they don't allow you to be in the front? I've never shot at Wayfarer's Chapel. Vivian's just nodding her head.
That's not where I just shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shot.
I've never personally shot there before, so I would just use an incredibly long lens, like Danny's 400mm f2.8. Shoot down the IO. In all seriousness, yeah, long lenses are your friend whenever you run into that situation at churches or venues that won't let you go past like the third pew or something. So just have a long lens in handy.
Or just step forward, even after once it starts, just be that person.
Yeah, just start competing with the photographer in the front as well. But no, seriously, get a long lens, communicate with the photographers, the people, make sure that nobody gets into your shot. Let's see here. Oh man, everyone's talking about the 128 cart. I didn't think it was a big issue. Look what we started, Danny.
Look what you've done, Jason.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna get a phone call from SanDisk.
Oh shoot. Sponsor me, SanDisk. Anyways, Photo Me says, yo, Jason, how is Seattle? I missed out on the event because I don't shoot Sony. What a liar, Photo Me. Your friend was like, Photo Me is about to come. He says how to shoot right now, but he'll be here. And I was like, all right, I'm waiting. I forgot Photo Me is from Seattle.
Let's see.
Oh wow, there's a lot of questions. 2 minutes, guys.
Ian's asking, will the a7S III come with the articulating screen? They indeed mentioned to go beyond our expectation. Hashtag jackpot. Hashtag king of M camera. Who knows? Last week we were talking about how Sony is planning to hold off on the release of the a7S III. Maybe they're going back to the drawing board to make some minor adjustments prior to release, but I don't know. I feel like they'd keep the design the same to keep it with parity with their other models. I don't think we'll see a flip-out screen in that generation. That's just my guess at this moment.
Yeah, just don't have your hopes up for that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Andrew Mullen says, I sold my a7S II and my a7R2, purchased the GH5 and love it. Still a fan of you guys, though. Thanks, man.
Awesome.
For the record, we don't care what you shoot with, but we appreciate your company.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Let's see.
See, now people are asking if they want to borrow my 400 2.8. 400. I don't have a 400 2.8, man.
Well, here you go. You're supposed to get it.
I can't flex on a 400. It's only the 100 to 400 I can flex here, man.
By the way, we're still raising money for Danny to get his 400 at 2.8. So if you guys want to make a generous super chat donation
of $12,000, thank you.
$12,000, that would be greatly appreciated. 12,000 Hong Kong dollars, you know. Oh man,
it's okay. I don't care. 20,000 ISO is fine with me, guys. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm cool with that.
Awesome possum. Tim Lau says 12K and tax. Buy from B&H now and you won't be charged tax.
Depending on the state you're in.
We'll talk about that. There's something happening with B&H and taxes right now. But anyways, 7 o'clock, guys. Welcome back to another Monday Live. I'm Jason Vong. Of course, you guys already know that. And sitting right across the room from me is Danny, that one camera guy.
Oh, let me extend my hand outside the boundaries of this and then give you a high five, imaginary on the side.
Whoa, is that your hand, Danny? Whoa, there we go. Oh.
I seriously one day we need to split the screen in such a way it looks like it's a different set completely. One day it'll happen.
And then we'll just turn the camera over.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Monday Live.
Yeah. As you can see, we're just trying to drag things out because it's a very slow news this and last week. I'm pretty sure something exciting is going to come out tomorrow, some big news.
Oh, it's always on the Tuesday that happens, and you're just like, oh my God.
Yeah, so there's no like big news that happened, but maybe it'll happen tomorrow. And if that's the case, we'll just have to talk about it next Monday. So
yeah. Chase Sharifa dropping $4.99, saying thank you. You guys are awesome. This is for Danny's 400mm f2.8. Let me borrow just one time. And he says, follow me on Instagram at janchase_Sharifa.
Shameless plug. But we'll allow it. We will allow that shameless plug. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, that $4.99 will go to my 500. My 400 f2.8. Anyways, guys, it's slow in the news world, so we'll talk about a few topics. In particular, the 128GB SanDisk card has been having some compatibility issues with the Sony a7III and a7R III, as well as a couple of cameras, compact cameras that got registered from Sony. What else are we going to talk about, Danny?
We were going to talk about stuff. Where's the rundown at?
There it is. Yeah, I just put it up right now. B&H is set to collect sales taxes in 20 more states. Are you part of the hit list for the sales tax from B&H?
I thought they were going to do this earlier, but they've been kind of slow to get to the situation.
It's about to happen, so get ready. We're also going to be talking about some DJI Ronin-S users demanding free cables for Sony cameras, and the last thing right here is a Sigma lenses fully compatible with Nikon Z, but not Tamron lenses. That's something that Danny put down on the list. I'm not entirely sure what those are, but we'll talk about it anyways. Aside from that, we're going to start the show off with hashtag new gear. Let us know in the chat, hashtag new gear, what you picked up last week. So, Danny, what sort of new gear that you picked up?
What have I picked up? Okay, well, I finally got the iPhone 10 that came in that I purchased. Not a brand new one like Jason's iPhone XS, but got this guy here. And I think I went ahead and I ordered a DJI Ronin-S.
Oh, snaps,
yes.
Traitor.
I don't know. I can still cancel it right now. Someone needs to talk me out of it, whether I should get one or not. I don't know if it's a smart move, but it's because I was using the DJI, not the DJI, but the Zhiyun Crane, and I was having some trouble with it over the past week, and I just couldn't balance out the Sony A7. I think it was the a7III on it and the Sigma 16mm lens, and it balanced. It's just that when I was shooting outside, it was a little bit windy, and it was just giving me a hard time. It would just start to shake a little bit when I was trying to use it. Yeah, I was just having some minor problems with it. And then I was using it on Saturday. Same situation. Wasn't too I just went handheld. I had the Sony a7R III on it and the 16 to 35 f4, and it worked a little bit, but I didn't feel too confident in it, and so I just shot whatever I was shooting handheld instead of with the gimbal. So,
I figured, man. Got gimbal classes, dude.
And now I lost a little pin, so now I'm just really sad. So now I don't know. Hopefully I can order something online. Now I can't put the camera on there.
Man, so, Danny, you've been to several of my gimbal workshops, and you have not gotten Got a hang of using the crane already? God damn
Dude,
it.
I hardly ever use this. The funny thing is, last week was the first time I used it, and maybe like, wait, the last time I was trying it out was when I was helping with that wedding.
Mm-hmm.
When you had that set, that was your gimbal.
Right.
But other than that, I rarely ever used this. It's so rare that I ever use a gimbal.
So when you used mine, you didn't feel that issue that you've had when you were using it with your Crane V2.
No, I wasn't. No, but you were using the Crane 2.
I was using the Crane too. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the V2.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's a payload issue.
I don't think so. You're using a 16.1.4, right?
Oh, well, that was initially, yeah. But it was pretty windy. And so I would give a little bit to that wind. I mean, I don't know if you ever shot with while it was windy with the gimbal and had it affected your shooting.
Were you shooting like a high-speed chase or something?
There was a lightning storm, so I was shooting outside, and then all of a sudden the lightning storm started happening. Yeah, lightning started striking quite a bit, and then but it got pretty windy all of a sudden. We were trying to get like smoke and everything kind of everywhere in the shots that we were doing, and then it just started having issues. It was balancing just fine, and all of a sudden when I tried to get like a lower angled shot, like bring it low and bring it high, it would kind of shake when it was at the very lowest point. It would kind of wobble a little bit. But we were dealing with some wind, so I won't blame it all on the gimbal.
Okay. All right. There you go. Well,
what else?
Once you find your little knob, we'll help you out outside of the Monday Live. Rodell Photo says, "Wait for the Crane 3 Lab, Danny."
When's it coming out, Jason? You should know all this stuff.
I have no clue. They have like 2 different cranes coming out. The one with the Crane 3, which is still in prototype, so that's still not, I guess, not ready for public yet. But I think they have a demo, not a demo unit, but like a little unit in a glass case. But they also have one called the Weibo Crane Weibo. I don't know what it's how you pronounce it.
Like a derogatory term towards people that have a high affinity towards Japanese culture.
I think that's a weeaboo. They have one called the Weibo, and damn it, trying to do the show here, Daddy. So this one is sort of like the Crane Plus successor. Supposedly it's a little bit different, like the way that you hold it's almost like a little briefcase. The handle's kind of weird, but supposedly the overall form factor is going to be a lot shorter compared to what you're used to. That's pretty much it. Oh, and the payload obviously went up with this one. I think it went from 5 pounds to 6 pounds. I don't know what that is in kilograms, so someone's going to have to help me Google convert that. But yeah, that one should be coming out first before the Crane 3, and supposedly they should be sending me like a review unit this month. So hopefully they'll have like some sort of announcement date. Sorry, not announcement date, but a release date when they send that to me, so I can announce it to you guys.
Nice.
Cool. Awesome. Possum. Let's see here. Should I just go talk about Seattle before we jump into the chats? Or should we just talk about that afterwards?
We did get another super chat.
Oh, right.
Sharif dropped another $4.99. He said, #New Gear small rig cage with the Anchor portable battery on top, charging the a7III. This is for Danny's 402.8. Share chase. Oh, man.
I'll share like a couple of dollars with him.
I'll start a GoFundMe.
There you go.
It's barely going to cover a rental, man. I really just want to rent it out, but I'm just so busy right now, man. I'm swamped. I've got this video project, so I got to scan some images from old yearbooks and collect some old things, and I got to put into this really nice video for Thursday night. And then I'm doing like a short film project, and that's kind of rolling around in a couple of weeks. So lots of busy things going on, and also still teaching. So a lot of things going on around the corner.
This week, Danny's gonna drop a video at 3 a.m. in the morning. Surprises all.
I wish it was like that, Jason. Anyhow, sorry for cutting you off on Seattle. Go for it, man.
Oh, don't worry. I just want to read a quick comment from Big Rob. He was asking, "Did you switch the Crane on, Danny?"
Yes.
That was funny.
Now I'm starting to think I didn't. But
did you put were the batteries charged?
Yes, I made sure they were charged.
Turn it on and turn it off. I'm just kidding. All right, we'll stop giving Danny crap about his crane. We'll help him out later. I'll help him out later. So over the weekend, Vivi and I went to Seattle. Gorgeous, gorgeous place. It was extremely gloomy the 3 out of the 4 days that we were there. There was only one day with sunshine, but not much of a sunset. But we had a great time. Super pretty greenery, a lot of greeneries out there. And if you guys like to watch my videos, I usually like to shoot in like parks where there's like full of trees and stuff. So I just feel like there's a lot of colorful trees out in Seattle. Man, I sound like I'm crazy, but in Seattle, I don't know about you, Danny, but are the trees where you're at, do they turn from green, yellow to red, or they just go straight from green to dead?
Some trees turn dead. We have like a lot of almond trees around this area, so we get these like nice blossoms in them, so they get like really colorful, so they turn like white. So you get these white flowers that bloom on these trees because we have a lot of almond trees in the area, and some turn pink or some turn different colors depending on the type of almonds that they have. Yeah, that's actually happening soon. But you said in Seattle, it just stays green?
It's green. It's green. It's going through the process of fall right now. So it's like green. You see like some trees yellow, red. You know, you get to see that progression of fall. Whereas in California, at least where I'm at in LA, they go from straight green to brown and dead. So we don't often get to see that much. So I was like very fascinated by it. So I was like, man, I would have loved to shoot a review out here, you know, take advantage of the nice scenery of Seattle. But I heard Seattle is like very gloomy for the most part. Like they will go like straight 200 days of just like gray clouds and rain, and kids that grow up there will be perplexed by the sun whenever it does come out. So it was very strange. When we got back to California today, we're like, oh my God, sun, it feels nice, feels great, nice and warm. But yeah, we were out in Seattle for another one of Sony's B Alpha event. So in case you guys don't know what that is, it's this event that Sony kind of throws together for people, not necessarily who have to shoot Sony, but come out just to like rent out a few gears, test out some of the G Master lenses, test out some of their systems on models, on different sets that you got to shoot. And Danny and I went to the first one in New York, and they're planning to bring this to the rest of to the country. So the next one that's happening is in LA on November 3rd. So if you guys are in LA, come out to B Alpha, come hang with us. I hope Danny comes out for that one.
Yeah, chance I'll be out there, so I'll go if people will go.
We want you there. We want you there. Awesome.
All right.
And the people who went to the Seattle one, let the chat know how'd you guys enjoy it. So, yep, that's pretty much it. Let's jump into the chat's hashtag new gear, and we'll jump right into the news topic. Let's see.
All right.
I am lost.
All right. Pat Adolfo, new gear, just got a GTX 1070 for $245. I hope that's a good price. It sounds like a good price. I think prices have dropped. I could assume it was much higher than that before. Eli, new gear, just $400 worth of paper for my printer. I'm guessing that's photo paper, Eli?
Mike Homner, hashtag new gear, Godox 305S. Alex Sandoval, I just bought a new mattress over the weekend. It has some nice Halloween decorations. Hashtag adulting problems. Hey, that's cool, man. Get into the festivity.
Let's see. Tag the shooter, new gear, iPhone XS 10s Max, and finally the Sony 400 2.8 is at FedEx. We'll get it tomorrow. Should I stay home from work and wait? Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Tag the shooter.
Don't go to
I'm
work.
so jelly. I'm so jelly, man.
Calling sick. Tanner Sebastian, hashtag new gear, Explore 600 manual, Sony R2 trigger, 48 glow octa, and a heavy duty light stand. All that for less than $500. Yeah, that's right. Adorama had a pretty insane deal on the manual.
Nice.
And to be honest, the 600 manual is still very good. I mean, I think Danny and I have the TTL version, which we don't even often use it in TTL. So manual, good bang for your buck.
The MCC Zombie new gear Sony a7III, they are starting to roll back in stock, which is nice.
Tamron as well, by the way.
And Mo Gravy new gear 16 to 35 G Master.
Nice. Old Sport 500. There you go. It's Old Sport. What's up, man? Hashtag New Gear Mindshift Gear Backlight 18L Photo Day Pack to haul around my 100 to 400 G Master.
Yeah, 100 to 400.
You know,
Can't afford the 400. Proud. When you can't afford the 400 2.8, you get the 100 to 400.
You know, I heard the Altura bag is very good for the 100 to 400 too.
Hey, you know what? That might actually. No, it won't. Maybe if you separate it, actually. I think if you separate the camera and lens, you can do it.
Or win Santa Cruz. Hashtag New Gear. Got a GoPro Hero 7, but will probably return it. Why? What happened? What's wrong with it?
Dude. That's funny.
And we got some Q&A happening as well right now. But hang on to those Q&A tight because we're going to get right into it around 7:40, which is about 25 minutes.
Or sooner. Who knows? All right. Level 9 Chow. New Gear finally jumped on the Sony full-frame hype train. a7III, 16-35 G Master, 85 bodice for travel filmmaking. Can't wait for the Weeble lab release.
Weebo! Let's see here. That one Chinese guy. Hashtag New Gear. My Godox 8400 Pro and the Sigma Art 50 has arrived. Very happy with the bouquet.
Nice.
Yep. Let's see here.
What does Photo Mike said? Remember, y'all, Danny is quick to dismiss a product if he has little trouble with it. I'm surprised he still shoots Sony.
Oh, that jab. That jab.
He chucked that Tamron so fast. I'm actually using the Tamron 28-75 right now.
Oh, there you go. It's not the 400.
No, it's not the 400.
There you go. Ray. Hashtag New Gear. Sony Zeiss 50mm f1.4. Got rid of my Ronin 50 1.4. Uh-oh. What's wrong with it? What's got you to switch? What's got you to see the light? Let me know.
Just keep reading, Jason. I don't know where I'm at.
Okay. Rodell Photo says, Jason, get out of Seattle next time and go to the national parks. Will do. Let's see here. Oh, I'm lost too. Okay, there we go. Let's see.
Diamond Cuts. New Gear Mavic Air for the win.
Nice.
NCJ_digital New Gear just got the Ninja 5 and the Tamron 20-75 for my a7III and R3. Hey, my order has not came in yet. Did I not order?
Yeah, you got the Ninja 5 already? Holy crap.
I'm still waiting for mine. Mine says back ordered.
Let's see here. Hashtag New Gear. Diamond Cut also got the iPhone XS 256GB. High five, buddy. I got the same thing.
Schwisky New Gear. Fuji X-T3 with the 1024. My side chick for my a7III. Oh, dual systems. Dual system.
Man, what is it like for people to shoot with two different camera systems? Let us know. It seems
kind of. Yeah, I feel like that would be harder. When I was using Canon and Sony, it was I can use both on both systems. Well, Canon to Sony, but I would imagine Fuji you can't go. It's one way. So
I'm the Brown. Hashtag Ceremonic UWMIC9. I assume that is some sort of mic. I'm the Brown says I'm going over to Digital Gojo right now and tell them to send you guys 100+ Altura bags. Yeah, please do. We'll tell them to sponsor some giveaways so we can give away some Altura bags. If we can rebrand it to the potato sack, we'll definitely do a giveaway.
We should go to Digital Gojo or whatever and just get all the Altura bags there. Be hilarious. Have them like brand it with our names on there. The bag of choice by Jason Vong and that one camera guy.
The potato sack. We'll have a potato color too. It'll be sick.
Oh, MJ Adams, New Gear, Sony 16-35 f4.
And pre-order the 24 GM. Nice. Patadolfo, you think people are being too anal about the dual card slots? To be fair, I still have the 20D and so never had the luxury. Wait, I don't know why I read that. That's a Q&A. Save that, Pat, for later.
Sneak in that question, man. Come on.
You got me, dude. You got me. But Q&A later.
All right.
George Villa says, my order for the 5 has been backed as well.
Okay.
Cool.
Not just me, apparently. All right.
Oh, Eli says, hashtag New Year. Oops, forgot to say, I got the Ultra hand grip.
Is it Ultra or Altria? That looks like something else.
Oh,
all right.
We don't even know anymore. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the news topic of today, which is the title. The SanDisk 128GB Extreme Pro UHS-1 SDXC memory card warning for Sony a7III, a7R III. So I've actually seen this sort of issue popping up on the Facebook groups, any Facebook a7III, a7R III groups. Didn't think it was a big deal until Mr. Brian Smith posted about it on his blog post. And he's saying that several readers have alerted him that the SanDisk 128 Extreme Pro card has incompatibility issue with the a7III and the a7R III, resulting in this warning: unable to read memory card, please reinsert the memory card slot 1. And since posting, he has also received complaints about the 64GB Extreme Pro SD memory cards as well. And I think about a couple of weeks ago, Amazon had a ridiculous good sale on the SanDisk Pro cards as well. And a lot of people bought them, but they found out that it does not work with their a7IIIs. And that is quite weird because I have some SanDisk Pro UHS-1 cards. Danny has some of the same ones as well, and we don't have issues with those cards. So what could be the problem?
I don't know. Maybe I have seen it, Jason. It just maybe it happened once or something. But I have a lot of I own like 6 or 7 of those cards. I own a lot of them. But see, I have 2 models. They say it's fine with the older model, but you obviously probably can't tell. But
what is considered the newer model?
Well, there's like the one that has the 30, it has like a symbol that says 30 on it or something like that.
It does say V30 on it.
Yeah, I have one that doesn't say V30, and then I have one that says V30. So
I have a couple that says V30, and none of them have issues. So the one that are affected right now are these little black label ones. It'll say SanDisk Extreme Pro 95 megabytes megabytes per second SDXC V30 IU3 10 class 10. I'm probably reading all these little symbols wrong, but those are the cards that's being affected right now. And he said, please note that this issue is only with card slot number 1. In-camera formatting does not resolve this issue. There is no complaints about the 32GB Extreme Pro cards. And this issue there's no complaints about it with the A9 thus far. It's kind of weird.
I mean, what am I using in my A9 right here?
And Danny has like 6 of those cards, right? You have 6 of these.
Yeah, I had like 6 or 7 of those, but I haven't had any major issues with them at all. So
a lot of my friends who are using it with the a7III, the same exact cards, has not had the issues yet. So this issue is fairly new, and we're wondering if this is the new batch of these SD cards that are having problems, or they could be fake.
True.
So
it's just very likely. There's some poor batches of cards that are being touted as SanDisk cards.
So likely it is an SD card thing and not a camera thing, we would say. We'll see. Let's see what the chat has to say. And if anybody has ordered these cards from Amazon, let us know. Or if you ordered that 128 card from B&H or another site that you're having issues with, let us know in the chat.
See, we have Jin Woo. He's saying he bought 4 of them during the Amazon deal. All of them are experiencing this issue, but it works fine in slot 2. That's really strange.
Does it card? Wait, hold on. He has issues with them in card 2, slot 2 or slot 1?
Just slot 1.
Okay,
but that's not a good thing either. I mean, if your first slot's not working, which is your primary faster slot, but I mean, if you're not going to be using a UHS-2 card slot, you're not really taking full advantage of that first slot. I hope I'm not wrong on that one. I mean, so it might not be such a big deal, but at the same time, you kind of want both slots to work regardless. So,
and if anybody has a different system and you have these same cards as well, let us know if they work on the other systems, whether it be Canon, Nikon, Panasonic, Fuji, Kodak. Let us know. Let's see here. Or when Santa Cruz has made a wait, hold on, made getting a video a real pain at NYCC, New York Comic Con, but had my Hero 6 infusions always covered. Had my a7R III for photos, but also had the SanDisk 128GB card issues. Holy crap!
Wow.
And Nick Page says I shoot with both the 7 III and the R3 and had issues with the Extreme Pro 128GB cards. I have yet to run into issues. Okay, so you don't have issues, right, Nick Page?
Yeah. Mohammed Abdallah saying the issues with the newer batches from the SanDisk 64 and 128 gig cards. I had both the 7R III and a7III. I'm a manager at Best Buy and had several returns regarding those cards, including myself.
Ouch. Ouch. Jason Levine says buying off Amazon is a guarantee you're getting a fake SD card. Yeah, one of the scary things is that I've seen some of these SanDisk Black Label cards. They look funky. My friend Josh from Momentum Productions, I always make fun of him for this, but he has one that looks like you ever had those fake holographic Pokemon cards, Danny?
Yes.
It's exactly what it looks like. You know, you can tell from a legit one from a fake Pokemon card. That's exactly how I felt with these SanDisk cards. Like what he had when compared to what I had, his looks like super fake for some reason.
I have a traumatizing story when I was younger, man.
Wait, about SanDisk or about Pokemon cards?
Pokemon cards. Me and my brother, we went to a mall. This is a while back. We wanted to get this Mew. I know it's just so tangent. We were in the mall looking. This guy was selling a bunch of these cards, and we looked at the Mew. We're like, he has so many. He had like a fat stack of Mew cards, and we were looking at it. And I'm like, is it fake? We asked the guy, is it real or fake? Then the guy says, do you think it's fake? He ripped the card right in front of us, and I was like, wow, okay. Yeah, never mind. Moving along here.
I mean, if he did it, it must be fake.
Yeah, it was fake. The fact that he was willing to rip it in front of our face.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty scary. Getting fake cards, fake SD cards, and Pokemon.
I mean, I tend to buy my more expensive cards from B&H Photo. The Amazon, I have picked up SanDisk before though, but I haven't had any issues with them. But I guess it's that just the recent batch. I guess
it's probably the recent batch because we have this Pro one that's black, the gold one. I'm using the gold 128 cards too from SanDisk, which is like one tier under the black ones. They're working pretty well. We're also using the Sony G and M cards. They're working fantastic on both cart 1 and cart slot 2.
Thanks for this video. I've been looking for this card, Jason. My other UHS2 card. And it won't even focus. There you go.
There you go.
So like this RX 100 Mark V has been in my cabinet for some time, and I was like, where's this card at? And I was like popping through my cameras. I'm like, oh, there it is. It's been chilling here the entire time.
You have hidden SD cards spread across all your 6300s.
Oh, I know. It's so annoying when you just have a. Oh, that's such a bad way to say things. Okay, never mind.
First world problem.
Yeah.
Photomiak hashtag 1 card slot Sony. Hey yo, Photomiak.
Hey, whoa.
Card, man. It's just the card. It's not the camera now.
All right. It looks like it seems
everybody kind of has very similar. Big Rob says I returned it. Does the label say real or fake? I don't know. What should people do, Danny? Should they just get a replacement?
Send it back. Simple as that. I mean, if it's not working, send it back. Just buy it somewhere else or buy a different. See if you can stomach the cost of one of the this model here. It's not. It's more expensive though. I mean, it's the M series still.
Yeah,
the M series. I picked up a 128 gig model, but it's not cheap. The 128 SanDisk is still a very good value for money for what you're getting though. So it sucks. It's not good.
So I would say avoid the black ones for now. Get the gold one. Gold one doesn't have any problem unless all these recent batches from SanDisk are having issues. But Sony M cards, Sony G cards, they're great. The M cards are slightly less expensive than the G card. So if you want a Sony branded card, get the M one.
Yeah, with the new tough cards.
Tough cards. Oh snaps! Have you ever accidentally washed your card in your washing machine? You might need a tough card. Just saying.
All right. Should we jump over? Next news topic.
All right. Next news topic. Which is
Sony has registered 2 compact cameras that will be announced soon. Of course, one of these compact cameras is not the new A7000. So,
or the A7S III.
the A7S III. Why do they still release these cameras, Jason? We should really ask. That's the real story behind this, Jason. Who is still going out there and buying one of these compact cameras?
I think people who are just casually browsing around Walmart or Best Buy or Target, because these are the cameras that I actually see on display. And obviously these are like the way like less expensive models than what you would normally, than the ones that we normally talk about.
I mean, wouldn't you just, I mean, the RX 100 series are pretty expensive. So if these were like sub $300 compact cameras, I can see why. But at this point, I mean, if you have a pretty modern smartphone, I mean, even a point and shoot doesn't really provide a lot of value, in my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe the chat has family and friends that still buy these compact cameras. I just don't know who's out there really going out of their way to buy one of them.
Yeah, let us know this. You have friends and family that kind of go shopping at Target. They see a camera. They're like, I'm just going to get this thing right here, whatever it is.
They're just going to buy it, use it, and return it. I mean, that's how it's going to it's going to get used. I don't know who is using it. I mean, they're similar to the RX 100, but
they look
just,
like it. They look
right.
like it.
These compact cameras, they just don't have some of the more pro aspects of them. But
I'd be interested in picking one up just to troll around with it, you know. What is it? It's called the RX 100 WX 700 and the WX 800. I don't even know the specs to these. Yeah, but they're like little compact point and shoot cameras. Let's see here. Adrian Thomas says, in my circle, there are still people looking for these cameras. Nice.
Photo me, yeah. Compact cameras? Are you serious? Didn't they just release the RX 100?
Lower end models. Lower end models. Maybe they're good.
More like the lower end.
Maybe they're good. Maybe, you know, I don't know. If they ever come out, I'll just play with it at Best Buy, and then
I wonder if it's just a
Snapchat story about it.
It's just a branding thing, you know. You just make it just so you have branding around, so it's available, like marketing.
Yeah,
just have their product out there, but I don't really see anyone buying it.
Yeah. Sam Foe says, I don't think anyone's buying these compact cameras. Danny, Sony has a history of being stubborn about their products and that don't sell and keep making them, i.e. memory stick. Are they still selling memory sticks?
Yeah, dude. Memory stick duo? I think the Sony A9 supports memory stick duo. The Sony A9.
I've never tried. You know, I want to see a video of just someone putting the memory stick into these cameras.
When I bought the RX 100 Mark IV, it came with a memory stick duo. I was like, what is this thing?
Really? It came with it? What? With the camera?
Yeah, it did. But I think I bought it off Amazon as a refurb and like those open box. And it came with one. I was so shocked. But yeah.
Did it fit inside of the RX Mark IV?
If you look at your cameras, it has the memory stick duo logo. They still have it compatible with it.
Wow. That is
Sony's just not gonna let it go.
All right. Cool.
I think I think that was the reason why we didn't get 2 UHS 2 card slots, because they wanted it to still be compatible with the memory stick duo.
Yeah.
Because one slot is. Just saying, Sony.
Maybe people in Japan are still using these memory sticks, because we tend to forget that there's Japanese buyers as well. So their decision making is also revolves around the people in Japan.
All right.
Okay. Let's go. Next one. Next topic. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, it's slow in the news world. We'll try to make this less painful. Moving on. Very, very interesting news that just caught my attention from AppleInsider.com. B&H is set to collect sale taxes in 20 more states. So, oh boy. So Danny and I, being Californians, we have enjoyed the perks of not having to pay taxes on top of the gear that we buy. Maybe some of you guys also.
It just depends where you get the gear. Sometimes if
Right.
you have to, you still cop up the money for it if
Yeah.
you end up buying it from other retailers. But yeah, for the most part, through B&H Photo.
From B&H Photo, from I don't know if this affects Adorama as well. Adorama is also in the East Coast as well, and New York as well. So I don't know if they're also going to be charging sales taxes as well. But currently, B&H collects sales taxes from New York and New Jersey. And now, starting next week, B&H will begin collecting sales taxes in 15 more states, which plans to collect sales tax in a total of 22 states by the end of 2018, starting next week. But the list will include these following states, and I apologize, I don't know all of my acronyms. But Alaska, Colorado, man, I'm probably butchering. Connecticut, Hawaii, Illinois, Indianapolis, Kentucky, Maryland. What's MA? Maine, Miami, Minnesota, Mississippi, North Carolina, North Dakota, New Jersey, New York, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Vermont, Washington,
and Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Oh, I was gonna say Wyoming. I think it'd be easier if I just like copy this and paste it in the chat.
I think that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Oh no! Oh, I think I got one wrong.
Did we get one wrong?
Tim Lau says Miami isn't a state.
Illinois is not a state.
Oh shoot! Okay. Okay. So what is it? What are those?
I don't know either. But
get your high school teacher back. You stare at map.
I don't teach U.S. What map? I don't teach U.S. history.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's why I let you handle that.
That's okay. Fair enough. It's been 20 years since I actually looked at a map, so my apologies. So I just copy and pasted the current affected states that will be charged sales tax if you order anything from B&H.
Oh,
again.
Tim, Illinois is a state. It's the state Chicago is in. Okay, got it.
See? Oh, I knew it.
Oh man,
Woo.
I need to go on that show. Like, are you smart enough? Fifth grader or something like that.
I want to be in that show. That would be the only dumb Asian in there. Anyways. It is suggested that from Apple Insider that if you've been eyeing a Mac or an iPad or any camera equipment from B&H, now may be the time to get it before the sales tax hits you. California, so far, we don't know yet. So knock on wood that it will not affect us Californians.
Time to order that 400 2.8.
There you go. You better get that lens. Unless Adorama doesn't charge those taxes. But who knows?
I'm good, man. I'm just gonna
dream
of that lens.
We will update you guys as when we get more information on that. But anyways, Tim Lau says, read on the taxes. The Supreme Court issued a verdict that states can force e-tailers to charge taxes even if there is no physical presence. Dang it.
It is what it is.
I remember when back in the day, Amazon did not charge sales taxes. So when they were finally charging sales taxes in California, I was like, no.
And then you found out about B&H Photo, and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah. B&H just got sent. MJ says, I just quit shopping at B&H. Let's see here. MJ says, I love Adorama now. We don't know yet. We don't know if Adorama's going to do the same thing, because I'm pretty sure whatever happens to B&H is going to happen to Adorama. Just saying. Let's see here. Tim Lau says, MI is Michigan. There you go. Tag the Shooter says, going to stop buying from B&H Photo. Glad was after my $12,000 400 f2.8 because they have way too many holidays. Ouch.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, he's just saying B&H was just closed for that one and a half week period because of holiday. That's good. Our wallets are safe during those holidays. Jualberto says, you don't pay taxes when you buy, but you do at the end of the year. Yes. For businesses, right? Nevac88 says, y'all need friends in Delaware. No sales taxes in the whole state. I heard that's true in Oregon as well. MA is Massachusetts. Oh my God, I just reviewed how dumb I am on the internet. Let's see. I don't know. What are you laughing about, Dan?
I'm just really tired, I guess. Damn shit. I don't think they misspelled your name intentionally. They called you Jason Vong. I know that wasn't intentional, but
it happens. It happens. Tim Lau says, Jason, that's 85 to 90 on a test. You're fine. I strive to be average when it comes to school stuff. So there you go. AL stands for Alabama, not Alaska. Boom. Let's see here. Anything else?
I think we should just move on.
All right, let's move on. Okay, Danny, go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to keep
embarrassing myself for today.
I'm going to keep this short because, well, since I mentioned earlier in the New Year's segment, I said I went ahead and ordered a DJI Ronin-S. Waiting on it from B&H Photo because it's a back order. And it looks like, I think when DJI was had first announced the Ronin-S, there was compatibility with some cameras like Canon, but they didn't have the compatibility right at the get-go with Sony cameras. And it finally looks like that compatibility is there with some lenses and some bodies. But in order for you to get the camera working, you're going to have to get a specialized cable from DJI themselves. And it looks as if they're charging about, I think it could be like $20 for the cable. And it seems to be there's some frustrated people as far as that's concerned, because they're going to have to pay for the cable, and shipping looks to be about $15, and just coming through Petapixel. So I don't know if there's anybody else out there that picked up a Ronin-S and is trying to get that to work with their Sony camera and get compatibility. But it looks like if you want better compatibility with your Sony camera, you're going to have to drop about $34 US. So there's your little tidbit today.
Ouch.
I might have to be buying that cable too, Jason. So ouch for me too.
Oh snaps. Maybe it comes included now with the new ship.
I doubt it. I completely doubt it. And finally, there is a little bit of hope for some of you. Earlier, I think there was a post about this, that there was some rumors about Sigma and Tamron lenses not working on the new Nikon Z mirrorless camera. Obviously, very little of you here are probably using a Nikon Z camera, with the exception of Photo Miike. But unfortunately, it appears that Sigma lenses will be compatible with the FTZ adapter. And sadly, it looks at this time Tamron lenses will suffer some issues with compatibility. Hoping it is a firmware update that can come along in the future. If not, people with Tamron lenses are not going to be very, very happy about that. So that does suck, definitely. Hopefully, it is just firmware based and not something that's hardware on Tamron side. So, and some of the Tamron's newer lenses, there is that TAP adapter, I think, that console that you can use, just like the Sigma adapter. So hopefully it can be corrected. But yeah, there's your little news tidbit.
All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and start rounding up some hashtag QAs. Let us know what sort of questions that you have for me and Danny. And while we wait until all those questions pop up, YouTube Premiere feature. Let's kind of like segment into this a little bit. So YouTube just recently rolled out with a new feature called Premiere, not Premiere Pro, but Premiere, which is like a movie premiere, except your favorite creators can launch their video and get all you guys on the live chat to kind of talk about it, sort of like, you know, get a buzz around and all that stuff. So I recently tried it out for one of my last video, and it's pretty awesome. You know, like people can come chat about the new video and creators can interact with them before that new premiere starts. So Danny, have you got a chance to check out this new feature yet?
No, I haven't had a chance to. I mean, I heard about it a couple months back from the YouTube creator page, YouTube channel, talking about it. And other than, I mean, it seems very exciting. I just don't know how it's going to end up working on a particular platform. But Jason, since you said you've had a chance to try it out, what was the impression overall? Did it work well? Did it have issues, bugs, or just ran pretty smooth on your end?
It ran pretty smooth for the most part. Again, I think like, you know, how when we do our Monday lives, you know, we do a little bit of pre-show for people to kind of like get people to come in first before we actually start the show. So I think it kind of has that. So I just need to like kind of work on that a little bit. But I think this could be like a really cool feature. If there's like that one video that you make that you're like super incredibly proud of and you want to premiere it to your fans, I think it works really well. But if you start doing it for every single one of your videos, it could be, I don't know, could be a little bit annoying. And for our case, I'm just wondering from you guys as well, do you guys think that Danny and I should do premieres on like our reviews and stuff? Or maybe that's just not something for people like us to do. Maybe it's more for like, I don't know, people who make like skits or short films. When it
premieres, Jason, does it just go away? It stays, right? It's still there.
So it acts like a normal video after it premieres, but then you can also kind of like go back to the live chat in case you're interested in what people were talking about in the live chat. So you can pop up in the live chat like you would on a regular Monday live and just kind of go through what people were talking about.
Okay, so people can still see the history of the conversations that happened prior.
Yeah. I think super chat donation is also enabled as well. So you have a chance to donate to your favorite creator when they launch their video. So another way to support the creator if you want to.
Did you feel that the does it trigger? Do you feel like it'll trigger a wider audience in a short amount of time compared to something like a live show, for example? Or how's the numbers for you?
I think I got about like 100 people watching, so about half of what we normally get from Monday Live. But I also think because not a lot of people are used to it, so they kind of get confused. So they probably like hop on and didn't see the video playing, so they're like, "Oh, what the heck is this?" And they click out of it. So I think people are still,
because you could jump into it halfway, like a live stream, right? And you can't. Do you know if they can go backwards and scrub back?
They can scrub backwards. They can't scrub forward until the premiere is over. So I think it'd be better if your video is like longer than 5 minutes, because I premiered a 5-minute video, so it's just like, okay, it ended. It's like, okay, that's it. No.
What if you just do a video that just after that it's gone? You know,
like a live. Ooh.
What if you just premiere and then it's gone? You know,
you have to catch it during the premiere, guys. I don't know. That'd be weird. You want to keep that video up on YouTube,
or not? Who knows?
Make something controversial, put it up, premiere it, and just take it down.
There you go.
Let's see.
All right.
Tim Lau says, for a special video project, not your day-to-day. Yeah, definitely. I don't think it's worth premiering videos that are like a little bit less produced. Definitely something that's more produced, maybe like a short travel film or something like that. That'd be cool to premiere.
Oscar Sheridan, Q&A, is Danny pixelated in real life as well? Yes, that is absolute truth.
Okay, are we jumping into the Q&A? Let's do it.
Oh, sorry, I just jumped into it.
Let's do it. Let's see here. If you see it, just go ahead.
Joey Webb, QA, what APS-C lens do you want Sony to release with this new camera coming out? I'm just going to say the one everyone's itching for, which is like a 16-50 f2.8 lens. So it's not going to be a small lens. It's going to be pretty beefy. So I think everybody kind of wants a Pro Series oriented APS-C lens.
Kamau Azizi, I just got the 85 1.4 G Master. Been thinking about selling it to get an 85 1A and a 7200 f4, but having a G Master is so mesmerizing. So I'm sold my G Master for the 85 1.8. No regrets right there. Still a fantastic lens. And if you want to get that range for the 7200, definitely I think that's a really good combo right there.
No comments on it. No, I never had the 85 G Master. I was not blessed with that.
You'll save that money for that 400 2.8. That's why. Tag the shooter. QA, Jason and Danny, do you guys buy new memory cards for like every event, like weddings or important events? Because you name cards and store cards. I saw some do. Sounds wasteful to not reuse cards. I always reuse my cards.
Yeah, I reuse cards, but I can see in some cases if you're shooting a wedding and you incorporate into the cost where you shoot the wedding and you store all those cards as additional backups or something. I can see it being used in that way, but I reuse cards all the time.
Yeah. Oscar Sheridan, Q&A. Any updates on the rumored new lenses from Sony? Buy or wait? No, there's no update. Just start buying something.
Creative Films Q&A. If the A7000 gets announced on October 16th, will you be getting it? What will it need for you to pull the trigger? Flip out screen, 4K 60p.
There you go.
Those are the two main things.
4K 60 for me.
Preferably a flip out screen. If not, an EOS R. I mean, what? Okay, anyway, moving on.
By the way, it's just a rumor, guys. I don't know if anything's gonna get announced.
Jason has just confirmed it. Did you hear him? He just slipped right now,
dude,
guys.
I'm sorry, man. A7S4. What? What's going on?
Just cancel the stream. The stream should just cancel right now. Just end the stream right now, Jason.
Like, color bar just starts popping up. You hear gun noises in the background. Like, what happened? What happened there? MJ Adams Q&A. My Tamron 75 went cuckoo today with an ND filter on it. Any ideas? Can't find focus at all.
That's interesting.
Did you did you update it? Did you update it all? I have no clue. That's weird. Was it because of the ND filter?
I wouldn't say the 28 to 75 Tamron autofocus is like amazing, but it's not bad now.
Yeah.
Eugene Photo Video QA Moza Air 2 or the Weeble Lab?
Weeaboo Lab?
Wait, is that's from the Zhiyun, right?
Yeah.
Weeble Lab?
Yeah, Weeble Lab.
I keep thinking the Nintendo Labo.
Dag it, Danny.
That cardboard stuff.
I've never used the Moza Air 2 before, but go for the Weeble Lab. Shit, it's not even out yet. Wait until the review comes out for me. Roberto Lindo. Go ahead. That's your question anyways.
Q&A. Sony 18-105 versus the 18-135. What is best for the 6300? I think if you want to do video, the 18-105 is great. The 18-135 is, I think, a better travel all-around lens for photography. There you go.
Q&A. Jason or Danny, is there a shortcut toggle between memory cards on the a7III playback button? Yes, you can actually set that to toggle between which card you want it to play back in the function menu, and maybe a custom button as well. I'm not sure about the custom button, but for sure in the function menu, you can change which card you play back to.
Yep, I do that too. Under Brown says, why did Danny choose the DJI Ronin-S over the Zhiyun Crane 2 or something else?
The DJI Ronin-S.
I don't know, man. Under Brown, I just saw some really good reviews and what it could do, and it looked good. I mean, I could still cancel it if I change my mind. They haven't shipped it at all from B&H Photo, so.
Traitor. Paulo Valens, Q&A. I'm going on a hiking trip on New Zealand for a month and thinking about carrying just one lens. 16-35 or the Tamron 20-75. Oh, ouch. I don't know, man. 16-35 is a pretty good lens. Craig Adams made it work for all of his current travel films. But 20-75 has that versatility.
I mean, you can, if you want to get a sweeping landscape, you can shoot multiple photos, right, and stitch them together. If you need a little wider lens, you can still use the 20-75, I would imagine. Yeah. I'm not saying in every case, though. I mean, I'm just like a general sweeping shot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Karan Atuwathan, best lens for the Sony a7III. That's
for the budget 20-75 Tamron.
Yeah. Anon Fox, QA, is the Sigma 35 better than the Rokinon 35? I only tested the 50s, I think. I'm still gonna say the Sigma 35 is better, but probably the Rokinon beats it on price, but I'm gonna say Sigma 35 is better.
Let's see here. Sydney Diongzin is in the house. It's pronounced wee. Smiley face. What is going on, Sydney? Let's see.
Tag the shooters letting us know it's Monday Night Football again.
I'm sorry.
Mario Nahara, Q&A, looking at Profoto B10. What do you think?
Expensive.
I don't own any, unfortunately. So Godox. Go Godox.
Fantastic.
I don't know about
that. Oh, thank you.
Francis Zayana, 16 to 35 G Master or the new 24 GM. What's the? I mean, 16 to 35 has a lot of versatility with it. So
I go for the 16 and 35 just for the versatility.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That one Chinese guy. Any tips for photographing northern lights? Not from us. We don't do too much of that kind of stuff. So you might want to look for another YouTube channel on that. If anyone can help that one Chinese guy out, let us know, let us know in the chat what channel and / what video should he watch for northern light photography.
Dominic Wilkerson says, have you guys ever had your camera reset from raw JPEG to just JPEG? Mine definitely did, and I shot 4 houses in JPEG.
Ouch.
I've seen something like that, Dominic, now that you mention it, where I would turn off the camera and turn it back on and setting, like, for example, if I had my camera, I had a certain set of settings and maybe the battery died like all of a sudden or something, and then I turn it back on, it would reset to what settings it had before I made the changes. So I don't know if you had something like that, but I've experienced that situation with my Sony cameras.
There you go.
I don't know about anybody else though.
I've never had that issue. That is weird. So it only happens to me when I stupidly just change it to JPEG, and then I realize I've never switched it back. So I just, I was just thinking this the other day, Danny. I was like, you know how sometimes on your phone or on your iPhone, you turn off Wi-Fi and it'll be like, okay, we'll turn off Wi-Fi till tomorrow or something like that, right? If Sony cameras or any cameras that can do the same thing, like, oh, I want to shoot JPEGs for this, and your camera will let you know, like, okay, we'll shoot JPEGs for just 24 hours, and then after that, we'll put you back to RAW plus JPEG. That would be awesome.
That ain't gonna happen, unfortunately. It's a good idea.
Smart cameras.
Jason, you're up there, man. You need to be telling them that all day, every day. I mean, hey, here's my list of things you should think about. I mean,
Sony, hear me out. Get some Alexa, Google Siri, Bixby on the cameras, and just do some voice activation on that. I think that would.
That sounds like a really cool idea. If you can have some additional programming capabilities, maybe through your smartphone connected to it, through the Play Memories app, and then you can program all these different actions, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Happen, though.
Tag the Shooter says, Danny, you shoot a lot of sports. You shoot raw JPEG on other cards on RAW or second card duplicates?
I shoot RAW on one card. Tag the Shooter, just RAW, just straight up RAW, and then I just go through Photo Mechanic, filter out, and I just keep the keepers and I get rid of the non-keepers.
Oscar Sheridan says, time for a 35-1-4 battle. Samyang versus Ronin versus Sigma versus Sony Zeiss. Whew, I'll let Danny take care of that.
I've only tested the 50s for sure, so I can't really speak on the... Wait, Samyang and Rogue... Oh, Samyang and Rogue, he said.
Same thing.
Wait, did I... It was the 50 I tested out, which was really nice. So until I do a 35, I really don't know, Oscar. Sorry. I can't really say for sure.
Karan says 24-105 f4 or the Tamron 2070 2.8. There is no Tamron 24-70 f2.8. There's a 28.
There is.
There is.
Just not native.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's just saying adapted probably, but I would just go for the Tamron 28-75 if that was the case, Karan. If you're looking for a fast 2.8, if you need the 2.8. The 24-105 is great too from Sony. It's just if you need the f2.8, you have an option price-wise. All
right, guys, we got about 2 minutes left. Tanner Sebastian, I do not own a 50 or a 35. Would you recommend a Sigma 41.4? The closest focal lengths I have are 28mm and 85. That Sigma 1.4 will be a hunk of a beast. If you want to consider the Zeiss 40mm f2 that's coming out, that's a lighter one.
If you're just casually shooting and you need one for E-mount, fine, it's good. I would say that's a good compromise. I mean, I've had the 40 f2.8, I think, from Canon, but yeah. Alex and I'm also wondering, should we drop our Christmas list here right now, or should I email it in?
I have an Amazon wish list I can put public if you guys want.
I think the only thing that's on my list is that 400 2.8, man. That's on my radar.
Is that going to be your, what is it? I don't even know what's the term for it. Like, you know how I'm the one who needs a Sony A9. You're the one who needs a 400 f2.8, but we'll never get it.
Oh my! Nah, I just needed to ask the bank for a loan first.
Refinance your house.
Oh god!
Sell
All
your car.
right, just sell the car.
Um,
Who's gonna pick up the 24 1.4? Not me. Although it's very interesting.
Mario Nahara, looking into printing some images. What do you suggest? I live in Los Angeles, online or local. Thank you. I don't know. I don't print images, but if anybody can help them out, drop it in chat. All right. We'll take one more question before we sign off. Danny, you see
Pablo,
anything?
Anon Fox, what's the best budget wide-angle lens? Man, but what does budget mean? Like $1?
Rocking on
$20?
14 mil.
There you go. I haven't
Rocking
used
on
it though.
14 mil. I heard there's terrible distortion with that lens. So, but if you really need that wide angle and you're on that budget, could be pretty good. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this Monday Live. Next week, it's gonna be on Danny's channel, 7 p.m. If you guys are catching Monday Night Football, we're terribly sorry, but we're gonna be doing it on Monday next week on Danny's channel. Danny, is there anything else you want to tell these lovely people?
I think that's it right now. I mean, I'm just so busy. I just wish I had a little more time. But yeah.
Holidays is coming up. Danny's gonna drop 5 videos during Thanksgiving weekend. I can promise you that.
Just work on a video right now. Just finish a video right now. I don't know.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week on Danny's channel. Peace.
Peace. See you guys later.